Hey people, it's AJ. I'm here with another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle against V3nom, and I'm just gonna call him Venom from now on. And it's an NU battle, so I lead with my I can't believe it's Butterfree, and he leads with Eradicate, switches me into Bayonet, so my Sleep Powder doesn't do anything, so I stun Spore it, and then it's Parahaxed, so I Sleep Powder, predicting a switch. He doesn't switch, so he Shadow Claws me in the face, and that hurts. So I U-turn out of there to do nothing, and it does like no damage, but that's not the point. So I switch into 3 heads or better, and that doesn't do anything. I pursue predicting the switch, and it still does a lot of damage, and he Destiny Bonds, so I have to switch or attack it again and kill my revenge killing thing, and I'm not doing that. So I switch in Antivirus, trace the Insomnia, so now nothing can sleep me. I take a Headbutt, which I thought was kind of odd, but he said he didn't know what else to put on it. So I Charge Beam, it doesn't quite kill, and I don't get the boost, so that sucks. I use another Charge Beam, and yeah, Antivirus is a Charge Beam sweeper, but he does 2 turns in a row, and he doesn't get the boost, so that really sucks. So now Venom brings in an Ursaring, and it Swords Dances, so I hit it with a Tri-Attack, hoping for any of the status effects, because any of them would be good. But none of them happen, and it doesn't even do half, and it gets Toxic Orbed. So that really sucks. So I switch Antivirus, and I switch Can't Believe It back in as Death Fodder. And the close combat is going to take out the I Can't Believe It's Butterfree, so that sucks. Get it? It's not butter, so it's Butterfree. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. So I bring in 3 heads or better, and I hear some Return, which is a choice banded return, so that's going to do a lot. And it's going to do enough to take that thing out. So now he brings in Eradicate and protects that, probably activate its Burn or Toxic Orb. And yeah, it's a Burn Orb. So I return to do some damage to it, and I'm predicting that it'll do a lot of damage back to me, but the return actually KOs it. So yeah, that happened. So he brings in a Tauros and gets the Intimidate off. So I hit it with a return, and it's not going to do as much, but it's still going to do over half. But the Stone Edge is going to take 3 heads or better out. Yeah, so after that, I switch in my Slugawoo, which is, after it gets a couple of stockpiles up, you cannot beat a Gastrodon unless you make it switch. So yeah, I get my 1 stockpile, which makes my defenses even more monstrous than they were. So that Earthquake is going to do fairly nothing, even though it's choice banded, probably. So I just Earth Power here because I know that'll take it out. And here, this is where he tells me that he knows my Pokemon are salved to be stronger than they probably could be. I tell him I did salve them, but they have just 31 IVs, and I felt bad because he said that he didn't salve his. So I'm not going to set up the second stockpile. Oh wait, yes I am. Okay, I thought I wasn't going to set up the second stockpile. But maybe I'm not going to toxic stall his whole team. Ah, I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe that whole thing was a different person. No, I'm pretty sure it was him. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I switched. That's what I do. Okay, so I send antivirus in, and he gets huge power, but he gets brick breaked in the face. So that's gonna take antivirus out probably because I don't see the awesomeness in Porygon's defense. But then again, it was a huge power Medicham. So I bring in Voltar, my Ampharos, as a revenge killer, and he brick breaks, which shouldn't do too much, but it does. So that sucked, and I get a Thunderbolt to break the sub. And I really was expecting to take the brick break better because it's a 2-hit KO, and I really wasn't expecting it to be a 2-hit KO. But the static happens, and that sucks for Medicham. So I bring in Slasher, but this is where I realized that I didn't give him max happiness, so return would be doing like 1 base power damage, so I have to go for close combat. And that sucks because now he's going to easily be able to take me out with a brick break. So I think all I've got left here is Slugawoo. Yep. So I Earth Power, that's going to take it out. Yeah, and his last guy is a Shedinja. So I'm going to be able to Toxic that and then it'll die. So good game, Venom. He's a really cool guy. I don't know if he has battles up on the top of my head, but if he does, go sub to him, and if he doesn't, then I'll probably have more battles with him because he is a really cool guy. So, yeah. And today's question is again regarding the 5th generation of Pokemon, but what moves slash types slash Pokemon slash anything do you want to see? I personally want a fire and an electric priority move. That would just tone down on the overused dragons and Scizor because they would be able to easily get taken out by those. Wait, no, not dragons. I meant Gyarados. I'm sorry, that was just me being stupid. There's already Ice Shard for the dragons. So, on that note of me being stupid, I'm going to end this. So, bye guys, comment, like, sub, and I will have another battle soon. Bye.
Pika, pika, pika.